Hey everyone, Emmanuel here over at Agent Cloud, and in this week's video I want to briefly talk about the bleed and safety lines. So what are they? And I think the best way to illustrate it is by actually going into a design. I'm in the postcard 5x7 handout, and let's go ahead and load up a design for you real quick. So as you can see right off the bat, when you log into the Canvas builder, you'll see a red line and a green line. The red line is the bleed line, or we'll also sometimes say that this is the cut line. They both mean the same thing. And the green line is the safety line. Now this red line is essentially where our printer's machines cut the print material. So you can imagine this as the cutted area. So if we were to envision how this postcard would look like, it's essentially everything inside of this red area. And this green area is essentially where you'd like to have all of the important collateral in your print material. Now let's use one of our postcard examples to help you visualize exactly what I mean. I'm going to load up this one first. And in this example, you can see that this background image goes all the way past that red cut line. The reason behind this is because the machines that cut the paper are not always exact, and there could be deviations in where they cut. So you want to make sure that you add extra space where it potentially could be cutting. In some cases, and we've seen this happen quite often, we do receive orders where that cut line or an image is not placed appropriately, and we'll see it laid out like this. Now this is an absolute no-no. You do not want to be submitting or designing any types of artwork that look like this, because what happens is when the machine cuts, it's not exactly, like I said, on the red line. It does deviate. So what would potentially happen is when you get your cards in, you're going to have a white bar across the top and bottom or across the left and right. And you don't want that. You want to make sure it goes all the way to the edge. So let's make sure in this example that we have that image going all the way to the edge. The same thing goes as well for these other elements that are supposed to bleed off the page, like this red box and this red box here. Now let's look at an example where we want to utilize that green safety line. And I'm going to pull up this postcard to show you. In this example, all of this information, all this collateral is important to the composition of the design. So you want to make sure that it's well within this green box. Now we want to stay within this green line because all of this information is important, and we don't want to jeopardize it being cut off by the machines that are cutting the paper. So I hope this helps, and I hope this clarifies things a little more. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. See you on the next video.